Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with the final episode of freshly picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland. It's finally time that we throw the Master Rupee into the tower and take on the man himself. But if that's the plan for action, for today, then what are we doing back in the Auros Ruins? We're getting the good ending, of course. Remember, as I said before, once you get every single Rupee Good, the washing machine on this door stops existing, so now we can enter. What could possibly be behind it, though? Other than, well, the thing we need to see in order to initiate good ending times. But what could that possibly be? Only time will tell. And that time is now. Hello. Tingle. You came to rescue me? I don't believe it. It's like a dream. Thank you, Tingle. I've been stuck here so long. Uncle Rupee confined me to this chamber. I was forced to help you on your quest. How long have I been here? But I'm free. I'm free. I almost forgot. I have to reward you for coming to my rescue. Tingle, are you gonna give me a load of rupees to help me fight the final boss? Why don't you come over here? So you can give me some rupees in person? Give me the good stuff. So now it's time for me to give you a very special reward. Come on, Tingle. Come this way. Close your eyes now. This is your reward. Enjoy. Good grief! This way. I'm over here, Tingle. Tingle, it's me, Pinkle. Or should I say, I used to be called Pinkle. That's right, I'm sure you can guess from my appearance. I am the Grand Fairy's daughter. Thanks to you breaking the seal of this chamber, I have been able to return to my true self. Thank you, Tingle. I will never forget what you've done for me. Uncle Rupee forced me to stay in this chamber against my will. He stole my freedom along with my special fairy powers. You know the rest of the story, Tingle. Listen, Tingle. Uncle Rupee has used all of the rupees you have gathered to become incredibly powerful. It may be very difficult to defeat him, but remember that you are not alone. The Grand Fairy's power that you have just gained, it will help you when you really find yourself in trouble. I almost forgot. One last thing. I made a hologram who can help you in your adventure. You will still be able to communicate and save your game. I've sent another hologram to your house for other reasons. If you feel lonely, you'll always have company. I must take my leave. I believe in you. I know you can defeat Uncle Rupee. Bye-bye now. Good luck, Tingle. You can do it. I believe in you. So, yeah, you might have been able to tell based on character designs and whatnot, but child me was not privy to this fact. It always bothered me that, I could recognize something in the Grand Fairy's face, and I could never quite place it. Well, this is why. She looks like Pinkle because they're mother and daughter. So, well, since we're in the area, grab an extra piece of moss. Not that we're ever going to do anything with it at this point, but still. If we pop inside the house, yeah, you can't do anything with the hologram apart from walk straight through it, but yeah, we have a waifu now. I jest. And also, if you check in the computer, there is a Pinkle here, but she's not the real thing. She's just a hologram, but she's got all the personality traits of the original, so yeah, double your Pinkle, double your fun. Buckle, I have no bones for you. But enough frivolities, we need to uphold our end of the bargain that we didn't just make, and finally head into the tower and just, well, what's gonna happen now? We have the Master Rupee, but the tower's kind of stopped, so what could possibly happen next? What could possibly go wrong? You know, because this is Bubsy. Well, it'll imbue the tower with magic, for one thing. We get to see the butterfly in the shadow of the water. Am I the only one who sees that, by the way? Well, too late now. So what's going to happen to the tower? Well, the obvious, I'd like to think. It just kind of takes off, because it's actually a rocket. I don't know how you could you not tell? Was it not blindingly obvious that this was never a tower in the first place? Tingle, mind your head, you just crashed through the moon! So, this just happened. I'm surprised that the blast didn't level your house, but whatever.
Hello, Tingle. You did well to make it this far. I see. So you were led here by the Master Rupee. I'll tell you something. Rupees do not know good or evil. Gain through good deeds, gain through foul deeds, they sparkle the same way. When all's said and done, rupees are a symbol of power. Nothing more, nothing less. Do you have any idea how many rupees you have spent on the tower? 495,400 rupees, the bare minimum, you cheap bat.
Anyway. 1 million! Told you we could make it to 1 million. Heyo!
Add that to what you're carrying, and you have 1,044,244 rupees. With all those rupees, Rupee Lad will be all mine. Thanks to you, the tower has grown tall, and I could just sit back and watch. Now then, give me those rupees.
How about no? How about you get nothing?
You won't give me a single solitary rupee.
I believe you can give him everything you've got, and you will get a bad ending. I think. Don't quote me on that.
You look like you're spoiling for a fight. You're a different person from the man I found lounging at home that day. You've got guts, which means I'll have to take those rupees by force.
Fairy power. We're pink now, that's my attack.
Huh, I see. You think Pinkle can help you? Seems that cheeky brat has escaped from her prison cell. No matter, soon she will work for me again in Rupee Land. Die!
Oh geez, coming on a bit strong there, Mr. Man Guy. Well, what are you gonna do? well, be a boss, obviously. Ultimate Boss Uncle Rupee. Fun fact, his Japanese name is something like plain typical final boss or something. Tess, can you hear me? I'm the Grand Fairy. The power of your rupees can defeat Uncle Rupee. The rupees will fire in spurts in the direction you touch. Good luck. Yep, we could just shoot the man with all our money. Just watch out for the agents of doom there. You can destroy them. We're being shot at with bad rupee power, and we're shooting our good rupee power against him. Maybe don't be doing that. So yes, you can defeat evil rupees with your own rupees, and you can just fire rupees. Rupees could be your attack and your defense. Fire at oncoming projectiles to defend yourself from them, and fire at oncoming friends to dispose of them. I don't know if having... Oh dear! Okay, this is just an avoid the bad times segment. I don't know if having the pink Tingle costume makes a difference. I know it gets you the good ending. I don't know if that makes Tingle's rupees do more damage, or if it makes him take less damage, because if you get hit by a rupee, you will lose money hand over fist. This is like Tingle going supersonic. If you run out of currency, you die on the moon. So yeah, this is basically just a Sonic game at this point. Rooty tooty, point and shooty the rupees. I'm having fun here. Now, this is a really intimidating final boss, but actually not that difficult. Like, Child Me was intimidating, multiple attacks getting progressively harder, but... not so hard. Yeah. How do you like me now? I'm pink and I still have over a cool million. But, obviously it wouldn't be a final boss if there wasn't more than one phase. Now, regular healthy old man, or super boosted uncle in English. Now, this phase of the battle, you can shoot him. It does not very much damage. Now you just need to fire to the side to avoid taking hurt. You can shoot him, it does do chip damage, but at this point you need to focus on protecting your own ass. Because, as I said, bad rupees hurt, and this is the tricky one because it fires them out like that, making an unpleasant noise in the process. After a while, he will do a certain other attack that we can counter, which is, there we go. He's doing a sort of a rupee-boosted Kamehameha, but we need to blast it back with the power of good rupees. Look at that face. You remind me of a certain character from The Good Place. Also, I like how the whole universe just kind of tilts when we move left and right. Hey, you can shoot him if you feel up to the chip damage, but... Spin! Okay, we took a single damage. And okay, we took several damages because I was being too slow to react there, but... As you can see, you shoot rupees, and yes, that costs you rupees, but getting hit does far more damage, so it's worth the expense. Now, it'd be one hell of an achievement if I could end this boss still over 1 million, but it's not really looking likely at this point, so... Okay, yep, there we go. But, look at how much damage he does, given half the opportunity. Yeah, just keep tapping in the... well, hold down the tap. Tap where his Kamehameha is, and just hold the button down. We're in the sextuple digits, but I felt invincible with 500,000. Look what I could do with 900,000. That's facing up. Well, facing down. We need to face up to defend. To defend against. And he was talking about how... it's on top of me. He was talking about how rupees know no difference between good or evil. Then why are your rupees dark and mine are rupee-colored? Oh my god, Tess, you can't just ask a rupee why it's white. But yeah, we're just fighting capitalism, the boss. So, he's doing every attack. But the thing is, as long as you have enough money at this point, you're really not in that much danger as long as you don't fail at the rupee Toho. So that should be enough to seal the deal. But it wouldn't be a final boss if there wasn't a third phase, or it would be depending on the game. But so we've had regular Uncle Rupee, we've had super boosted Uncle, and now we fight the root of all evil, money, or in this case, just rupee. I love how just dumb this is. But yeah, keep an eye on his moustache. He'll try to psych you out, but basically all he does is wumble back and forth and slam down. If he hits you, it does a crap ton of damage, but he will try to fake you out, but his moustache twiggles in the side he's going to drop on. So just keep an eye on his face and keep shooting at him, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine when the flood is over. You'll be fine in the morning light. He twitched twice, and I was too busy quoting, not Emmeline Pankhurst, Wally Pence and Hammer. God, I was listening to that song earlier today. Also, watch out for that. He can also just flamble right down the middle. Yeah, keep an ear out for the sound of his moustache twitching, and watch his moustache twitching. Yeah, sometimes he twitches twice, in which case the second one overwrites the first. There we go, you get squangied. Ew. I just glanced over at my capture software. For some reason, the colors aren't coming through properly. That looks weird. Ah, he's over here, just Rupee to the face. And yet, even making all of these blatant-ass mistakes, I still have more money than, like, all we've done is defeated him using... Sir? Like, we still have all the money that we had prior to taking the money back out of the tower. Even with all these rupees that miss, even with all the damage that I'm taking, that's it. Game over, pal. But yeah, so we still have the 500,000 that we had anyway. We just used the money that we'd already paid into the tower, so mad profit. Tess. The evil Uncle Rupee only used rupees to satisfy his greed. But he was utterly destroyed by the rupee's positive power. Now it is time for you to gather the rupees you have earned on this adventure. And for you to use them the right way for the good of the world. I know you'll do the right thing. That's an interesting face. Yeah, you know. What? Do nothing all day? Eat everything you want? Go on holiday and never work again? Well, he brought the other townspeople with him, so he's not selfish. He's just taking a holiday. Oh, I see. Go out every night with your girlfriend? Sorry, girlfriends? That's just the Pinkle hologram in a wig. Tess, are you no better than Uncle Rupee? Well, either way, that's a good ending. I don't remember if you get to see this, if you pay that guy or not. So anyway, the credits are going and this is the end of the game. Now, quick word on the neutral ending. You know, if you don't free Pinkle but still fight Uncle Rupee and win, what happens instead of what we just saw is Uncle Rupee explodes into a shower of rupees that rain down on the town. All the adults go crazy, greedy, kind of trying to, like, grab all the money, and the kids come in like, God, I hope we never grow up to be like that. And then Uncle Rupee's face kind of appears in the background like, nya ha ha, people are still greedy, I'm not really dead, even though I am. So the good ending is like, Tingle's kind of being a dick, but he's kind of earned it. So, yeah. At 42 episodes, this is the longest series on my channel, which I did not guess going into this, but as I said at the top of this series, this is a game that I've been wanting to Let's Play for ages, and I feel like I have a particular right to do so, bearing in mind it was only released in Japan and Europe, and obviously, as a Brit, I'm European. And there are some Americans who play this game like, oh my god, what a novelty, America never got this game, lol, too weird. And then I guess they complain that it's all in British English. Well, fuck you, America. But, I don't know, I felt like I had a bit of a right to play this game anyway, but I've been wanting to Let's Play it for such a long time, and funnily enough, as I said before, I think, I wasn't originally going to Let's Play it, at least not this soon, because I wanted to record a different DS game, but then I found out that it basically didn't work with my recording setup, in the same way that that Uncle Rupee fight kind of, the colours went weird for a hot second, but that'll probably be... The software that I use is kind of jank. At some point, I'd like to just invest in a proper, like, 3DS capture board, because that'll just eliminate all these issues. At the moment, I'm just kind of winging it with, questionable quality stuff, but it gets the job done. And as I said, I wanted to Let's Play this game for ages, to show people how good it is, because, Tingle is much maligned. This was never localized in America, because Tingle just isn't popular in America. I don't know why we in Europe got it, but, whatever. I won't look a gift horse in the mouse. It's a good game, it's as weird as I am, and it just screams Japan. And I love it. It's so unabashedly weird, and it suits me down to the ground. But yeah, that's it. That's the game. We're done. So, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. This has been Freshly Picked Tingle's Rosy Rupeeland, and I've had immense fun here, but I'll see you in whichever video of mine you happen to choose to watch next, because for now, we're done. There is nothing left to do in the world. So, peace out, yo!